Hello, my name is Isabel Khine. I'm the head of Year 7 at ICHK Secondary. I'm also really lucky to lead our wonderful transitions program, which supports students as they move from primary school into secondary school. When students enter secondary school, they're experiencing a myriad of changes. Those changes are social, emotional, and of course physical. Many of our Year 6 students are coming to us from smaller feeder primary schools. So the transition into a school of 500 students, all of whom are older than them, with new teachers and a beautiful but new location, can be challenging, but also very rewarding. The transitions program covers 3 big questions throughout the academic year. In term 1, students begin collaborating with each other, but also more importantly, they begin getting to know themselves better. This means we do quite a lot of social thinking. We learn about conflict management in kind, respectful, but assertive ways with new peers who might not always have the same shared experiences as us. In term 2, we explore the question, who are we? And we're really lucky at an international school to be part of such a diverse community. So that has been our big focus this year in particular. The Year 7 students have been out and about interviewing the teachers that they might not have as much contact with. They've been interviewing Mr. McDermott, they've been interviewing our wonderful librarians, our wonderful IT staff, to get to know more about the community's experiences. And that is going to extend into the broader Hong Kong community as well, going on field trips to meet more members from different communities. In term 3, we explore the question, what can we become? We care about the future. And the reality is that as adults, we've heard the phrase that we live in a VUCA world, a volatile, unpredictable, complex, and ambiguous world. And realistically, what we are preparing children for is a world where they have to be connected to others, socially, emotionally. They need to feel empathy towards others. They need to feel connected to the communities that are not only in their immediate spaces, but are out there in the wider world. The digital world flattens a lot of human experience, and that's something we're really working against in some ways in the transitions program. Really what we're developing in our students throughout the program and throughout the year, and I hope well into their time beyond Year 7, is this sense of knowing how to manage themselves when the world around them is so unpredictable and difficult to manage. This is really important because when we have a positive sense of self, we feel empowered to act, even when everything around us feels so chaotic. The +1 in the 5+1 model is really important to the transitions program as well, because every single child is coming to us with a very unique set of experiences. Now, these experiences have informed their mental models and schemas, meaning that their new experiences at ICHK are being super quickly assimilated into what they already know of the world. Now, depending on those past experiences, what they experience at ICHK in Year 7 might fit in really neatly with their pre-existing self-perception and their ideas of others. But their new activities, their new friends, their new peers, new teachers might not fit so neatly within that pre-attained model. It's really important that as staff members, as teachers, we are all really sensitive to the fact that not everyone is going to come in super prepared. And that is totally fine with us. We not only accept that in the transitions program, but we celebrate it, and we want our students to celebrate that as well. All of our staff members are really sensitive to the fact that some children might be experiencing some quite intense disequilibrium, because this is a huge change. And we know as adults that when we are introducing new ideas into our pre-existing schemas and mental models, it becomes challenging, it becomes hard. We have these fundamental questions about ourselves. So we have to assume that children are experiencing the very same, but on that much more instinctual and emotional level. It's really important for every child at this stage in their lives to feel well supported within this microsystem of school and home and activities, because this is where they start that really formative journey of understanding who they are. And when students feel well supported, they feel empowered to act, they feel empowered to make positive decisions, and they also feel empowered to try again, which is really, really important. We all make mistakes. We should make mistakes. We celebrate mistakes, but we don't repeat mistakes when we feel empowered. The capacity to pick yourself back up when things go wrong, when you make a mistake, when you have to apologize to someone, that skill is really fundamental to the rest of their lives, not just in year 7. That's why I think this moment is so important. And when we bring children into year 7 at ICHK, when we bring them into the transitions program, we are telling them you are part of something. And when you're part of something, you matter. I would also hope that all year 7s by the end of the year understand that change is inevitable. As adults, we know that the contexts that we move through of our personal lives, of broader macro systems, are totally out of our control. But what we can manage is ourselves. And with all of these different approaches to learning, with all of these different skill sets for managing change and conflict and change within ourselves and outside of ourselves, we can feel fundamentally good about who we are.